Good morning. It's Friday, the 22nd of May, 2026. And I'll ask you a very simple question. Bill Gates is on trial at the moment in the International Criminal Court for absolutely nothing on mainstream media. Now, I would have thought that that would have been headline news on the basis that millions of people died because of his forced vaccination, although they're saying, oh, I didn't force it, I just encouraged it. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. But why is it not in the news? To me, it's fairly obvious. It's when you're complicit with something, they're suddenly realizing they're in trouble. And they are in trouble because they covered it up. They knew what was going on before it happened, and they're all part of the plan. And this is all part of the plan. It's time to wake up and see exactly what's happening. When you are awake and you can see what's happening, it's very, very clear. For those who are fast asleep, sleep tight. Morning, Drew.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. My first story of the day, Donald Trump is backing a major push to make daylight saving time permanent in the US. The Sunshine Protection Act has now advanced through Congress, meaning Americans could soon stop changing their clocks twice a year. Trump says the current system wastes money, disrupts sleep, and hurts productivity. But critics warn darker winter mornings could create new safety concerns.
I mean, yeah, you hear these sort of things, and thank God Donald Trump is creating common sense. All of this changing of the clocks was all done to throw us out of sync, a bit like changing of the calendars to the Gregorian calendar. All of this was done so that we don't know where we are or what time of day it is or what have you. Completely unnecessary. Because there are certain people, and I'm one of those, that to me, whether it's light or dark, doesn't matter. If I've got something to do, I do it. And I was in the UK recently, where it gets light at 4:30 in the morning because it's summertime. I live in Spain, where at the moment it's coming up for 6 o'clock in the morning and it's still dark. Whereas the UK, the sun's coming up. But we still work because we have things to do. And they go, oh, but the farmers, what you mean, the ones that you're trying to destroy their business? This is all part of common sense. You forget the fact that I grew up in a farming area of the UK, Suffolk. My family were farmers. So I fully understand, I fully comprehend what's going on. And of course, for those people who've never been to a farm, tractors and combine harvesters have headlights. They can see where they're going. The good thing is when they're in a field, there's not other tractors coming towards them. It's a bit safer than going on the roads. But that's a side. My second story is very much for the English, but the Americans can learn from this. There's a young man called Andy, and he's got a website, i-am.community. It's the I am community. This is all to help people to wake up to what they have to do and what they don't have to do. There are many people in the UK and in America and in Europe that are living in fear because people are knocking at their door demanding money. The reality is if you react in the wrong way, they will trap you into paying money. I would urge every one of you to go on his website, i-am.community, and have a look at it. You can subscribe to it, yes, and they will guide you, especially if somebody's banging at your door demanding poll tax or fines or whatever. You can't just ignore them. If you do that, they'll come back again and again and again. There's a correct protocol to follow. You have to keep calm. You have to go through it in a logical manner. This is all about escaping the matrix. At the moment, you're living in a web of lies. And if you want to get out of that web of lies, there's a way to do it. But if you try and do it your way, you'll get even more tangled in their web of lies, because that's what it was set up for. Just remember that your body is a temple. It reacts to frequency. This is something that a lot of people have never ever known. They think their body is a haunted house because they can hear noises, they can hear sounds. When you wake up to the fact that your body is a temple, and if you're on the right frequency, you will comprehend those sounds, then life becomes a lot better, a lot happier. True.
Next up, 8 weeks to empty shelves, 60 days to famine. A new warning claims America's diesel supply crisis could soon disrupt food deliveries and supply chains nationwide. If trucks stop, shelves go empty. No panic, but preparation matters.
This is all part of the fear agenda. The first thing I did when I heard this story was check the price of oil. You're right, you guessed it. This week it's gone down. So why have the price of fuel gone up? Very simple question for a very simple guy. This is all fear porn. This is all to create fear. This is all to push their agenda. They come out with some absolute bullshit, and you believe it. My audience don't, thank God. They actually do their own research, and they realize that these people are lying to you. I've actually watched something on television the other day where a commentator made a statement, but what you could see in the background did not resemble what he said. It's a bit like Building 7 and the BBC. The BBC announced it had collapsed 20 minutes before it collapsed. I've told you before, I'll tell you again. For the last 2 to 3 years, you've been watching a movie. It's a sci-fi movie. Don't live in fear. Raise your vibration. Raise your frequency. Then you'll lose the fear. You'll find happiness. And this is a bank holiday weekend in the UK and Europe. You could actually enjoy it. You could have the best weekend ever. Or you could have a shit weekend. It's your choice. Which one are you choosing? We'll see you on The Insiders tomorrow and see how your weekend's going. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
So if you want to know the truth, come to CHARLIES.GOLD and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Hi guys, it's Charlie here. If you're looking to protect your future with gold or silver, pick the region you're in and choose one of our trusted partners.